Alrighty, welcome to another Wilds of Eldraine draft. Taking a little break from Cube today, going back into the Wilds of Eldraine. Not only am I playing the 100k tournament at MagicCon Las Vegas, I also do like this format. I'm not quite done drafting it. And we've even got a decent rare to go with this pack. Yenna Red Tooth Regent, 2 white green for a 4/4. You pay 2, tap it, and you choose an enchantment you control that doesn't have the same name as another permanent you control. You can only copy it once. You create a copy of it, and you can even untap Yenna and Scry too if you copied an aura. There's some cool combos with Yenna, and just really good if you can stack up a bunch of enchantments. A little unfortunate, I would have liked to first and second pick Frolicking Familiars. I think that would be pretty sweet. Oh, Parallel Lives. So I copy this with Yenna, and it would make 2 copies of it. And then every time I copy another thing, I would then get 8 copies of it. Is that true? So I play this, I copy it with Yenna. This says if you would make a token, it makes twice that many. So I make 2 of them. So now there's 3 copies of Parallel Lives in play. Then I copy a thing. Instead of 1 copy, it makes 2, then 4, then 8. All right, we're memeing. I'm sorry. We're going for it. I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to try. So here we've got Besotted Knight that makes an aura for us, but I might just take Kellen's Lightblades anyway. It seems like if I'm going to try to set up Parallel Lives Yenna, I'll want to try to stay alive for it, and that seems like a good way to do it over Archon's Glory as well. Oh, Knightly Valor. There we go. That's an enchantment I want to copy. Perfect. And it's just a decent card. All right. Into Primal Vigor. It's another token doubler. We don't need another one. What we do need, though, is a Root Rider Fawn, so we can get on this in a reasonable, time frame. Dutiful Griffin's okay, but the Fawn is definitely where we want to be here. Oh, this is going to be good. So the other thing is Parallel Lives also makes tokens. So like Knightly Valor gets me 2 knights instead. I mean, if I have Parallel Lives Yenna and I copy Knightly Valor, so I get, I believe, 8 Knightly Valors. So say 1 would make 2, would make 4. And then 8 Knightly Valors would get us, let's see, instead of making 1 knight, makes 8 knights, so it's 64 knights. Is that right? Am I like totally off here? I think that's how this all works. We're gonna find out, hopefully. All right, I need to pick up Royal Treatment or some way to protect Yenna. Maybe I splash black for ways to regrowth her if she dies, because I've got to have this happen at least once. All right, we've got a new plan, and it's a great one. Let's see if we can get there. So what are we looking for? We're looking for ways to protect Yenna, more mana acceleration, and good enchantments to copy. 3 Blind Mice would be a gift, because 3 Blind Mice would, if you copy it once with Yenna, this is the saga that keeps making tokens. It can then start copying itself and just go off. Okay, so stockpiling Celebrant's interesting because it can bounce something and scry 2. 3 Bowls of Porridge is decent at slowing the game down, but I think I just take Return from the Wilds. I'm trying to ramp up to a decent amount. Plus, with Parallel Lives out, you can cast this and make 2 humans and 2 tokens, or and 2 humans and 2 foods. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so I mean that's a combo after Parallel Lives or before it to ramp up. Get a blocker and then get a land, that sort of thing. Oh, look, now we've got Spreading Seas. Copy Spreading Seas with Yenna, draw a bunch of cards. I think that's better than Bestial Bloodline, a Besotted Knight, or Slumbering Keep card. So let's see. Griffin Airy. So Griffin Airy, if you've gained 3 life, you make a token. And I've got Return from the Wilds to make food, and then if I have Parallel Lives in play, Griffin Airy makes multiple tokens, and if I have Yenna, I can copy Griffin Airy, then each food makes 2 tokens. We've got a stew going here. Let's see if this stew bears fruit. All right, 8 picks in, so we're gonna start wheeling. So no 3 Blind Mice this time. The other thing we're going to need is ways to survive. Right now we have Kellen's Lightblades as interaction. Root Rider Fawn kind of counts because It's a 1/3 blocker that also ramps you to your expensive stuff. And then I have some nonsense. All right, here's a good place to pick up Red Tooth Genealogist. This is a nice Royal Roll token. Doesn't work with parallel lives because it just makes 2 Royal Rolls on the same creature, and that doesn't do anything. But it is something you can copy with Yenna. And then here, Archon's Glory is a good way to stay alive because it's +2/+2 in lifelink. It should be easy to bargain in this set or in this deck. And I don't really care for Troublemaker Oof. All right, I'll take another Archon's Glory. If I have enough creatures to support Archon's Glory, like playing Genealogist on 4, putting a token on something like another creature you have, and then sacking the Royal Roll to give +2/+2 in lifelink, I don't know. That's not bad. I guess I'll take Spider Food because it can make food. I don't think I'm going to play the Tempting Apple here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to splash Spreading Seas or not, but it seemed potential. All right, Protective Parents. Not really something that I'm super interested in either. Okay. Oh, Archon's Glory is also a way to trigger Griffin Airy, because gaining life off this, yes, perfect. Perfect. Feels like we've got a really good direction to go here. Let's see, what do we need? Besides 3 Blind Mice or more copies of Yenna, I think good enchantments would be a nice thing, or things that make tokens for parallel lives. All right. Oh, last pick, 3 Bowls of Porridge. Okay, that's surprising. Ooh, Bramble Familiar. So it's 2 mana for a 2/2 that taps for a green. That's already good. And you can then bounce to your hand later if you want, and then you can cast Fetch Quest, which is 7 mana, mill 7 cards, and put one of them onto the battlefield if it's a creature, enchantment, or land. All right, so there's that. There's also Tough Cookie. Tough Cookie is a pretty great card. I'm actually kind of curious. I know Tough Cookie has very good stats on 17 lands. Let me see if, let's see. So Tough Cookie, 60%, and then Bramble Familiar is a rare. Just kind of curious. A lot less. Yeah, that was my instinct as well, that Tough Cookie is just better. Also, I can sack Tough Cookie for food, so it can trigger the Griffin Airy. Oh, there's Hatching Plans. Can I make 20 Hatching Plans? What else is there? There's also Ingenious Prodigy. Huh. I'm already kind of interested in splashing blue. I do have double Archon's Glory, Kellen's Lightblade as bargain cards so far. Copying Hatching Plans isn't like amazing or anything. Ingenious Prodigy is a pretty good card. I'm also curious how well does that one do? That one does all right. And Hatching Plans, on the other hand, is I think just awesome. I'm a huge fan of Hatching Plans. All right, I'm just gonna take that. I think Hatching Plans is just works out really nicely. Oh, Bitter Chill's perfect. This is the card I want to copy. Okay, so we're veering into Bant, which means gonna need to pick up a little more in the way of fixing. But we've got a Return from the Wild so far, and I'm sure we can find some other action here. All right. Copy enchantment. Oh, Princess Takes Flight. Perfect. So you play this, you exile a creature, and then you bargain it away. You're going to have to pick up some more bargain cards, but that seems quite doable. Up the Beanstalk. I only have one thing to copy, but Up the Beanstalk seems like the perfect thing because it's also a cheap enchantment to either I have only one thing that triggers it, but the Knightly Valor, but it's a cheap thing to copy with Yenna or bargain away. I'd like to pick up more Kellen's Lightblades. Kellen's Lightblade is a very good way to not only stay alive, but also bargain. But having the double Archon's Glory is pretty nice, though. I need a few more creatures. Right now I have Root Rider Fawn, Tough Cookie, Red Tooth Genealogist, Yenna, and Knightly Valor makes a creature, but you also kind of have to have a creature in play for Knightly Valor to be good. I like where we're going here. We've got 3 good blue cards that I would like to splash if possible. Currently, Parallel Lives also, we've got this like Griffin Airy thing going on. Oh, another Hatching Plans. All right. Maybe we're blue-green splashing white, or maybe we're just banned. That was pick 6. All right. I feel like we've got some good opportunities here. This is going to be a good one. And Brave the Wilds, the 1 mana go get a land. That card I need really badly. Ground Seal is just another cantripping enchantment. Disdainful Stroke is actually a decent interactive spell. Aquatic Alchemist has nothing to put back on top except for Archon's Glories and stuff like that. There's also Slumbering Keep Guard. This one's kind of interesting. I think I have enough enchantments. I'm actually kind of interested in Keep Guard because if I Mondo combo and I'm using Yenna and putting 16 enchantments into play, Slumbering Keep Guard goes crazy. And then also Archon's Glory plus Slumbering Keep Guard, you pump this to a 6/6 and then Archon's Glory it and you get a bunch of life. I like that too. 3 Bowls of Porridge, maybe not. The one thing is, this is actually a pretty good way to trigger the Griffin area as well. Season of Growth. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. That one we're probably not doing. Night of Sweet's Revenge is interesting. Makes a food. All right, let's try that because that also has some weird stuff going on where I can make a bunch of food with Peril of Lives and tap for tons of mana. Do I want Stockpiling Celebrant or Candy Trail? I would imagine Stockpiling Celebrant is going to actually be good here. Let's take that. Oh, another Slumbering Keep Guard. I actually think we've got a lot of things going on here. We're going to have to drill down a little on like, what exactly is this deck trying to do? Also, it's possible we don't really splash blue, but we'll see. We'll see. I like the blue splash for now, but we also have Up the Beanstalk if we can get another expensive card or two. All right, Break the Spell is kind of interesting. With double hatching plans, Break the Spell is a way to crack those and draw 4. And then there's some other stuff going on there too. Copy Enchantment. All right, well, this could definitely be a copy enchantment sort of deal here. Copy Sweet's Revenge. So now I have 2. That doesn't really do too much. Copy of Nightly Valor is pretty good. I'll pass someone a last pick Dark Tutelage. Okay. How many different synergies can I get going in one deck? I guess we'll find out. Oh, Root Rider Fawn's my second fixer, actually. I forgot about that. All right, another Break the Spell. All right. What? Realm Scorcher Hellkite? Brutal. This card's so good. Can't really take that, unfortunately. Royal Treatment is good at protecting Yenna, but that's about it. There's also another Rootwater Fawn, also a Brave the Wilds. I think Brave the Wilds is just actually too important for this deck. With double hatching plans, it's just so good. All right, maybe we'll get a late Root Rider Fawn, maybe not. Red Tooth Vanguard. Oh, Cooped Up looks great. Just an aura that keeps them off your back is, I think, going to be really important. Let's take that. Gonna get the 3 Bowls of Porridge out for now. We'll see. Oh, a second up. Oh, Bitter Blossom? I haven't even seen this one. And now, oh man, this Bitter Blossom is so busted. Am I supposed to take Bitter Blossom? I've got Brave the Wilds, Root Rider Fawn. You know, the thing is, Bitter Blossom is just really good. And if I can make food, I can not die to it. Also with Parallel Lives, I think it's worth trying to splash that. Oh, there's a Restless Fortress and a Kellen's Light Blades and an Evolving Wilds. So I would take the Fortress over Evolving Wilds because this card's really strong. But I'm also kind of interested in just taking Kellen's Light Blades here. I think the Light Blades are going to be pretty critical. All right, I've got a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. Oh, Grasp of Fate. Okay, I like that one too. Let's take that. And Copy Enchantment, probably not it. Break the Spells are just not going to be necessary. And another return. Tangle Span Lookout. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield in your control, draw a card. And I've got 1 aura, 2 auras, 3 auras. That's not an aura. It's not an aura. 4 auras. Yeah, we're not there. 5 auras. We're not crazy far away, but I think just taking another return is going to be better. I don't have enough creatures for feral encounter. If I can get another brave, oh, in fact, getting a root rider fawn is actually even better. All right, we'll just do that. All right, now I can splash all the cards I want. I'm still a few cards above. I maybe just have to cut the Griffin Airy and the Knight of Sweets Revenge. It's possible that that isn't good. This Up the Beanstalk is also just a straight up cantrip that has 1 card that it also cantrips after, so I don't like that. We're going to have to do this in deck building though, because there's a lot of like interlocking pieces here, and I'm not sure how they're going to work out. If I could pick up 1 more Brave the Wilds, I would be pretty happy. I feel like it's possible. Right? We got 1 more pack. Maybe we'll get there. Ooh, Smeagol hoarding all the packs, as Smeagol does. How many bargain cards? 2 Archon's Glory, 1 Brave the Wilds, 2 Light Blades. That's 5. I thought I had 1 more. No, 5. All right. For 2 Hatching Plans. Wouldn't have minded 1 more. I guess I could also put in the Break the Spell. I also have 8 creatures. Is it possible that Red Tooth Genealogist just doesn't make the cut? All right, well, another return from the Wilds. So not a Brave the Wilds. I would have preferred that, but return I think is still actually going to be fine here. And like I said, I think it's pretty good with Parallel Lives. All right, Red Tooth Genealogist probably out. Oh, Root Rider Fawn came back. Okay, we'll do that. We'll take out Up the Beanstalk. How many enchantments do I have? I have 12. Oh, Rowan's Grim Search is actually kind of interesting. If you bargain away Hatching Plans with Rowan's Grim Search, like now you're really talking. All right, so the problem is I don't really want to cut Griffin Airy because I've got 3 Return from the Wilds, and if I go Parallel Lives, this makes 2 food. Oh, second Up the Beanstalk. Sure, we'll take it, even though don't think we're getting there. But yeah, this makes 2 food because of Parallel Lives. You sack a food to gain 3, and then it makes 2 Griffins. I mean, that's pretty good. Also, if I'm making a lot of food, Knight of Sweets Revenge makes it so this is a huge mana generation engine. Let's put the Sky Beast Tracker in the sideboard. And then Archon's Glory on Slumbering Keep Guard also seems good. I kind of think the Griffin Airy is good enough. Knight of Sweets Revenge probably isn't. Ruined Grim Search probably isn't. 20 million Break the Spells. Guess I got to take out Up the Beanstalk. I probably just have to cut the Spreading Seas. I don't really want to, but I could get away with 16 land. I could also maybe play fewer Return from the Wilds. Let's see what this looks like here. So this is 27 cards, which means I need to cut like 3 if I want to play 16 lands. All right. So I want to play 9 forests, 1 island, and 1 swamp, and then 5 plains, something like that. 9511 is actually a mana base I've done a lot of. Spreading Seas probably has to go, just if we're getting... I think Tough Cookie's good enough. It's good with Griffin Airy. It's good with Parallel Lives. Do I cut a Return from the Wilds? Maybe 3 Fawn, 3 Return is excessive. The Fawn is really good, though. And I'm drawing a lot of cards off Hatching Plans. This deck, I kind of think this deck is good. Yeah, I guess I can cut a Return. Can I cut an Archon's Glory or Slumbering Keep Guard? It seems like a nice combo. And the Keep Guard with, again, 10 enchantments plus... I guess actually just 10 because I don't have any of the Aura creating cards. I mean, plus Yenna, of course. Yenna has plenty to copy still. I'm not worried about that. Can't take out Grasp, can't take out Cooped Up, can't take out Stockpiling Celebrant, I don't think. I could take out Bitter Chill. Maybe I do just take out one of the Keep Guards. The combo here is that if I have a bunch of enchantments in play, this is just going to be huge. And when I play enchantments, this scries me into whatever it is I'm missing. Yeah, I guess I can probably cut one. I don't know what else. I don't think I'm going to cut a Root Rider. I don't want to cut Return either. All right. Let's see how this goes. This one looks like a lot of fun. Alrighty, time for round one. Let's see if we can get there. All right. Opponent goes first. Oh, I'm gonna keep this hand. We get to go turn 2 Root Rider. Turn 3, I could play Princess Takes Flight. Not necessarily gonna want to do that. Oh, all right. There's Parallel Lives. We're playing against green-black. I hope they don't kill Yenna. Troublemaker. Oof. Okay. Root Rider. So the question is, what do I do next turn? I guess I probably just play Parallel Lives. They can attack. I'm probably not going to block. Lord Skitter, Sewer King. Okay, well that I don't like. Makes a rat every turn. Okay, well let's just go Princess Takes Flight. Exile that. And then if I draw a land, I can play Yenna. I actually have some like kind of nice combos. Let's see how it goes. But I think killing the Lord Skitter right away is for the best. I really don't want this Root Rider Fawn to die though. That would be problematic. Because that's my white source to cast Archon's Glory and bargain this. Okay, they just played Conceited Witch. Sure. I really was hoping to draw a land. I'll just pass. Very unfortunate. But here I get to go block. Cast with Bargain. Sack the Princess Takes Flight. So that thing's not coming back. Please work. No. Ugh. Well, if I draw planes, I'm still fine, but obviously that was annoying. Alright, play Parallel Lives. Now I'm pretty dead. Screen Puff. Sure. Dude, there's Return. Okay. Guess I can do this, make a token, search for a planes, and make 2 tokens. If they have nothing in hand, no, they have a 4/4. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Unfortunate. They had the removal spell to stop the Archon. That would have been such a huge swing. And then they had more plays and I didn't have a planes. I could have used Kellen's Light Blades instead, but it felt like getting the 3 life and using a weaker card was better. So hopefully, hopefully this one goes a little better. Opponent goes first. Okay, I like this. Also, I mean, like last game I had Yenna in my opening hand and I never cast it. That was pretty unfortunate. I'm going to wait on Brave because my curve is such that I can just wait a little bit to cast it. Let's go Tough Cookie here. I'm actually happy to trade. Okay, no trick. Into a 2/3, sure. Alright, do I get blue or do I get... Let's go Root Rider Fawn. Brave with Bargain. Sack the food. I think I'll get blue because I have one black card and I have more blue cards. And then next turn I can play Yenna. And it's a 3/4 royal, huh? Sure. They gotta have another play here, right? Okay, at the very least they're gonna do that. And I think I just play Yenna, leave my 3/3 up. I'll probably block the Besotted Knight with my 3/3. Sure. Are they gonna exile Yenna now? My combos. My combos. Alright. If they tap out for something, maybe I could do something, but no. We're out of here. There's Return from the Wilds. Let's just go Knightly Valor on this. Make a 2/2. I've got a 3/5 dork now. I'm going to take 3 more this turn, but my hand is pretty good still. I've got some removal. Belligerent of the Ball. Turn Triumphant. Alright. Root Rider Fawn. Let's return. Make a human. Search for a land. And I think I just get another plains here. I'm going to pass the turn because I want to have up Kellen's Light Blades if they attack. Because I feel like they're going to give something menace and attack. Though the 3/5 is actually kind of a showstopper here. Do they even have a good attack against that? They might not. They fired off their celebration, so presumably they're going to do something. But the 3/5 is actually like kind of the perfect stats. They can hit me with a 4/4, a 4/3. Oh, they're just going to attack with everything. Sure. Okay, I'll block like that. If they've got a trick, so do I. Gnawing Crescendo. Okay. Nug that. I'm going to take 5 here. And they're going to trade and they're going to get 1 rat out of the deal. Alright, this leaves me very far ahead, I would say. Do I even want to coop that up? Attack with my Vigilance, or... I think I'm going to pass. The reason I don't want to coop it up, it's a little risky, but if they play a flyer, I will have much wanted to. Well, I guess I do it now anyway, so. Okay, attack for 3 here, and no real reason to exile the thief yet. Okay, woof woof. I guess I might as well do it now. Draw. Cool. Alright, well, let's hope they draw a couple more lands and I draw a couple more spells, because currently we're not doing great on that. Alright, they get to scry 2 here. And we'll play it. Alright, let's go. Let's go spell. I have 2 hatching plans in here, though I don't currently have a way to sacrifice them. 7/7 Bunnicorn. Okay. Alright, well I guess that's a pretty good answer to that. I wish they hadn't killed my Yenna. They drew 1 removal spell this game and it killed my Yenna. Very sad. Archon's Glory, huh? Okay. I can do something. I could always also sack the Bitter Chill if I want. Alright. At 5, let's see. I guess I'm probably going to want to use Archon's Glory now. So if that's the case, what do I do? Block, double block, edge wall, pack. or I could also go fawn, block. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm gonna go for the gusto here. Cast with bargain on this, sack the bitter chill. Scry 1 and draw a card. Bottom, draw. Didn't lose any creatures there. And did they have a follow-up? Because that would be pretty annoying. Flick a coin. Sure. Oh, Kellen's Lightblade's perfect. Alright, so let's make a human and a food. And then the Lightblades will kill the Regal Bunnicorn here. Pass. Armory Mice, sure. And I think I just block. I hope they attack with everything. Okay, I'll block. I think it's better to block and just let them try and see if they have any tricks or anything. All right. And then I just kill that. Don't want to sack the food because I could draw Griffin Airy. All right, well, hatching plans. I've used Glory, Nightblade's Glory. Brave the Wilds. I don't have a lot of ways to sack it left. So, all right, they've started drawing lands. So now we're stalled a little bit. Oh no, Frantic Firebolt. Uh-oh. Okay, block like that. Go to 1. Need to draw something. Oh, stockpiling Celebrant. Okay. And I still have the food as well. Alright. Scry. Can't keep that. I will keep Parallel Lives. Or I can't keep Parallel Lives. I will keep the Grasp, though. Okay. Block like that. Sack my food. Alright. They got anything else? No? I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to use Grasp on there. I die if they can kill my Root Rider Fawn, but I need to save this for more action. Well, that was a good draw, wasn't it? They drew 3 creatures and 1. Alright. Down 0-2. My combos haven't been panning out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get there. Seems a little tough, but you never know. 0-2. See, this is exactly the position we want to be in. I mean, the way that game played out, had I drawn hatching plans like a turn earlier, instead of drawing Lightblades then hatching plans, I think I could have actually won. Also, if they didn't have a removal spell to kill Yenna, which Red-White doesn't have like tons of ways to kill a 4/4. I don't know. That felt like round 1 we just kind of got smashed. Round 2, I don't know. Felt like it could have gone very differently, but we'll see. You go first. See, look at this. Parallel Lives and 4 cards that make tokens. I get to go turn 2 Tough Cookie, and if I'm lucky, turn 3 Cast Return. Well, if I'm lucky, I'll just draw Swamp right now. Candy Trail. Okay. Bitter Blossom. Little fairy dude taking a little nap there. All right. 1 top, 1 bottom, huh? Okay, well, we know we're returning. Return. Let's go make a 1/1 and get a thing. 1/1. Hopefully they don't spell stutter it. Okay. Put a swamp into play and bash. 42 here. Taking them down to 21. Okay, so next turn, I think I just go parallel lives. Sure. Killing my tough cookies, not a big deal. Oh, I guess it's actually worth doing. Oh, I was meant to cast Brave the Wilds first. Whatever. I was going to cast Brave the Wilds, sacking the food, and then playing Parallel Lives, but I just clicked on the wrong one. Or dragged the wrong one out. But that's okay. Parallel Lives still can be pretty good here. Alright, they make a 1/1 with Lord Skitter's Butcher. So let's go Brave. Cast with Bargain. I'll target that. I'll sack my food token. I'll get Plains. Land. Let's go Slumbering Keep Guard. Bitter Blossom. Oh, I guess I didn't need to tap my forest. Archon's Glory. Yeah, that's actually fine, I think. I kind of changed my mind midstream as to what I was going to cast. I wanted to leave this tap because I thought I was going to cast Return, but then I realized, oh no, I actually have to cast Bitter Blossom this turn. Sure. I'll block Ratoncito. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures and discards 2 cards. Oh. I was really hoping to go off with Slumber and Keep Guard here and Archon's Grace, but this is actually fine. I don't think they're going to beat Bitter Blossom Parallel Lives here. I'm losing a life a turn and making 2 fairies a turn. Don't really see how Blue-Black defeats that. In fact, they will not. That's the neat part. You don't. Alright, Bitter Blossom Parallel Lives is a combo. I don't really see how they get out of this. Casting a Lingering Souls every turn is like pretty outrageous. I guess what their best out involves like the Shrouded Shepherd and I don't know, like giving all my creatures -1/-1. I'll sack a token to Archon's Glory that, I guess. Not sure. Play this and pass. I guess if they play a bunch of fairies, I could maybe lose enough life, but seems like that's going to be tough. Block. Go to 9. Go to 8. Yenna. Okay. So this is going to get countered by Spell Stutter whether or not I attack with Root Rider Fawn. Alright, they go to 10. I'm going to set an upkeep stop because I want to see if this works the way I think it does. Alright. In response... Oh, this is a sorcery. Damn, never mind. I thought I could do some good stuff. Alright, well let's go do this anyway. Makes yeah. Alright, well we've got a few tokens next turn. Attack. Block. So next turn, am I going to make 8 Bitter Blossom tokens? Don't concede, don't concede. I hope they drew a removal spell or something. I'm not going to make a bunch of Bitter Blossoms with Yenna, though. That, I think, would be a bad idea. Alright, Frolicking Familiar. Making 8 tokens is just so good. And then copy this. Attach Bitter Chill, 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 attach Bitter Chill. is enough bitter chills. I'll scry these to the bottom. Make 20 bitter chills. Yeah, well, I love this deck, even if I'm not saying it's very likely that this is gonna work out the way it does. Like, but we're 1 and 2, right? But you know what? We're gonna keep on trucking. All right. Is there anything we can play that will make us survive more? I don't think so, because I don't think Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Is it possible that not playing Hatching Plans is right? But Hatching Plans draws so many cards, and I have 5 ways to sacrifice them. I'm just looking at maybe like Up the Beanstalk instead. But that just draws 1 card? No, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe is there a way to get a Break the Spell in here? What would I cut in order to make that work? I mean, maybe it's the Slumber and Keep card. Maybe I don't need to do all that. Maybe I just put in Break the Spell. All right, we'll try that. Okay. Some deadly pants, huh? All right, I'm on the play. Sure. Double white, maybe not ideal here, but that's all right. Let's see. Hopeless Nightmare. All right, well, I'll just discard all land here. I'm going to play the Fawn first, because if I draw another 2-drop, I could play Tough Cookie plus the 2-drop. Let's play this. I'm not going to attack either. I think that having Archon's Glory up is better than attacking for 1. Okay. Land. We'll attack with those 2. I'll just cast Archon's Glory. I don't think I need to save it for Princess Takes Flight. I think that's just too many steps away, and getting in for some good damage here, I think, is a good idea. Griffin Area wouldn't be terrible here. Good to convert the food into a 2/2. Parallel Lives maybe wouldn't be the best. Using Archon's Glory, one downside is it makes a Hatching Plans draw a lot worse. Okay. Let's actually go Princess Takes Flight. I don't have an answer to it yet, but I think hitting for 6 here. And then on my upkeep, I might animate the food and give it +2/+2 and flying. We'll see what they've got. Also, I could just draw a way to deal with Princess Takes Flight. That would be nice. Oh, I guess I'm not going to give it the food +2/+2 and flying anymore. Oh, they played Imidane's Recruiter. They're not even attacking. Oh, I drew Kellen's Lightblade. Amazing. I guess I'll attack all 3, actually. Okay, cast this with Bargain. Kill the Recruiter, sacking Princess Takes Flight, so Totentones doesn't come back. You chump, and then you take 4 down to 6. All right. Tough Cookie's like soloing my opponent here. It's just a 2-mana 6/6 is what it's been this game. The only bad part is if Tough Cookie dies, all of a sudden I don't even have an offense anymore. So hopefully it doesn't. I don't like them looking at it. Twisted Fealty. Sack it to gain 3. Well, shoot. Guess I'll just pass now. There goes my offense. Okay. I'll block the 2/2. 9. Draw. Grasp of Fate. Get this thing out. Alright, need to draw a spell here. They still have that fairy to cycle if they don't have anything else. Oh man, their last card is Hearth Elemental. Frequently that is going to be your last card. That card's pretty good. So it ended up being a 6-mana 4/5 that drew 2 cards. Pretty strong. Draw. Another Root Rider Fawn. And uh-oh, I think this deck is drawing to a close. Well, as it turns out. I got to Yenna Parallel Lives once. That's good, right? Okay, so I guess I block the rat. I go to 3. I still wait on sacking this in case I draw a Griffin-Airy. Not that that really gets me out of it. And they got to scry for 3 this turn, which isn't good. Okay. I mean, they're going to have a play this turn. They've just scryed 3 and then drawn a card. That's so much action. I mean, what is my best draw even? I don't even know. All right. They have the game won. They just need to, like, take a game action. Because I'm probably going to draw Hatching Plants. That's my prediction. Okay. Callous Sword, I see. Sure. They didn't want to throw the Hearth Elemental at me because in case I removed it or something and I had the food out. A few turns ago that might have done the trick, but unfortunately. Alright, well, chalk that one up to experimentation. We had a dream. We didn't really get there on the dream. It was fun to think about, though. Sometimes we take a stroll down combo lane, and sometimes we don't get there. I don't know. I think that the Yenna Parallel Lives thing seemed interesting. Maybe it was just too much running the Hatching Plans. Definitely could believe that. Not that I drew them much. I drew 1 copy of Hatching Plans in 1 game where it's not like an Up the Beanstalk would have done the trick. So who knows? Maybe I should have played Rowan's Grim Search. Wouldn't be surprised if that would have been good too. But cool stuff. Just didn't quite get there. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out as I try this. Probably back to Cube tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.